You ruined everything I had, like my dad's life.
Amanda seems devastated by Doreen's words. But Judge Kiana Lillard apparently hears some snickering from Casal's family sitting in the gallery.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be pissed if my family in the back sitting there laughing, f***ing up my motion.
Where you at, Berto?
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Court Cam Top 5 Most Disrespectful Defendants Part 1. If you guys enjoyed the video, we'll obviously move on to Part 2. Let's do it.
This is the arraignment of 20-year-old Spencer Allen Boston. At a traffic stop 2 months earlier, Boston received citations for speeding and simple possession of marijuana.
Yes, sir. I think it's very unfair, the marijuana law here. I think we the people deserve better because marijuana is...
These are one of those idiots that think that they could defend themselves in court and then get up there and start saying this type of bullshit. Okay, bro. Let's see how this goes for you.
It's a very harmless drug, and it's been around for ages, since the 80s and 90s.
I've heard that baloney all my life, so don't go any further on that.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether it's good or bad. All I know is
yes, sir.
It's against the law.
Against the law. I swore to uphold the laws, and I have to uphold the laws as a judge. It probably is unfair, but I can't change it. You've got to go see the legislature to get that changed. More if it's trial day.
That's a respectful judge, I feel like. That wasn't a bad answer.
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be fun, then you make another speech.
As the judge works with court employees to schedule a trial date,
May 7th.
Boston decides to take action as he pulls out what appears to be a joint.
Idiots, bro. Bro, people like this piss me off. They like have that pick me energy. It's like, bro, you're already not dealing with that serious of a crime. You might maybe sit down for a couple of days. Your bail might be a couple $100. Point is, you're gonna get out, you're gonna be fine. But then you're gonna go out of your way to try to make a point to this judge who just showed you some respect, gave you an honest answer after you fed some bullshit to him. And now you're gonna disrespect him in front of his people inside of his courthouse. What do you think's gonna happen now? He's gonna make it as worse as possible for you. Like, people are so dumb. You gotta learn how to play the game, man. Treat people with respect.
No one seems to notice until, shockingly, he lights up. And this time it's noticed immediately.
Hey! We the people deserve better.
We the people. Shut the fuck up, you dumb as shit, bro.
Boston may have finally pleaded his case.
Hey! We the people deserve better.
Yeah, you made your point, buddy.
He's taken away by the court officer. And Judge Barry gets the final word.
Take you to jail.
Slapping Boston with a disorderly conduct charge, as well as another charge of possession. The judge
wasn't even in there for that, and now you got 2 more charges. Oh, congrats, buddy. Look at your dumbass smile. Stupid as shit, bro.
The judge also holds him in contempt of court, and Boston is forced to spend 10 days in jail.
Really still got off lucky.
This is 17-year-old Donta Wright. Wright's in court today to receive his sentence for the shooting death of high school student Jordan Klee. He's pled guilty to armed robbery, conspiracy to commit armed robbery, a felony firearm violation, and second-degree murder. As part of the sentencing...
Oh, this nigga's a demon. He's hitting the NBA YoungBoy sitting there smiling in jail. Have y'all ever noticed NBA YoungBoy is only happy when he's in jail? Man, demons.
A family member makes a victim impact statement on behalf of the victim's mother, who's too overcome with emotion to speak.
I sincerely hope that whatever it was you wanted so badly that you felt the need to murder my son was worth the next at least 52 years of your continued existence. You won't get the luxury of raising your child because you took mine away.
Wright's demeanor during this statement is not what you might expect.
Your actions have led you to a prison cell, but have also created an empty cell that I live in every day. While you can still hope to be...
I feel so bad for this mom, bro. Look at her. She is literally broken right now. This nigga's a bitch right here. Bitch ass nigga. But you know what's funny about guys like this? He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison, and he thinks he's so cool right now. Like, he's like, yeah, like, I don't give a fuck, I'm a thug, yeah. But the thing is, bro, time is gonna pass, and he's gonna realize, why did I do that dumbass shit? Like, yeah, bro, you're literally gonna spend the rest of your life in prison, all so you can have this moment. Come on, man.
Be released one day. I'll never escape my help. You are still alive, but Jordan has no future. Thank you, Your Honor. We're done.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
That's all you got to say. You know, I have never in 23 years approximately ever not accepted a sentence agreement between the parties because it's bargained for, sentenced by the parties. But watching you sit there, smile and laugh and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial. And if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go.
Look at his dumbass face, bro. Oh, yeah, you deserve that, boy. You ain't shit.
Go to prison for the rest.
Look at him. He thought he was so hard. Look at his face. What? Wait, what you mean? What you mean take it to trial?
To your life, that means you'll die there. That's what I'm tempted to do.
Look at his fucking face!
The judge does have
Oh, look at him talking to us. What does he mean by that?
the authority to reject the plea deal.
Mr. Bello, do you want me to accept this sentence agreement?
Your Honor, before I answer the court's question, I would like an opportunity
Look at
to
him,
discuss
look
it
at
with the
him.
victim's family. I have had a very lengthy discussion with the victim's mother as well as his grandparents and
Oh
some
my.
family members. They understand that obviously
Where's the smiles? Why is he not smiling? What? Nigga not smiling no more, bruh.
this is the defendant who brutally murdered their son by shooting him in the back of the head. He's shown absolutely no remorse. However, the Klee family...
Oh, yeah. You know he's a bitch. He shot him in the back of the head. The back of the head, bro? You couldn't look that man in his face? You a ho-ho. You a whole H-O-E, bro.
does want to move on with this, and they are asking, as well as the people, that you proceed with the sentence.
Okay.
The judge accepts the sentencing agreement, which puts him behind bars for 25 to 52 years.
Got off lucky, boy. And you're still gonna regret that stupid. You're so, like, people be so dumb, bro. I'm sorry, Chad.
Communications, Warhurst.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kids don't come back to me, you stupid bitch. Because your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
Who the you calling sir, you stupid bitch? Where's your judge warrant at? You gonna bring that bitch out in handcuffs and I'm gonna execute that son of a bitch right in the street.
Whoa.
I'm letting you know I'm gonna shoot this bitch. You gonna give me my kids?
Where are you at, sir?
I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm gonna pop a cap in that bitch.
Yo.
Detectives identify the anonymous caller and track him down. Alan McCarty is arrested and charged with making death threats against a judge, whom he mistakenly believes took his children away in a child custody case. Now, a year later, in front of a different judge, his trial begins.
All right, raise your right hand. I'm going to swear you in.
Damn.
I'm not under oath.
Raise your right hand, please.
That's your bad finger. I didn't appreciate that.
This is being done unconstitutionally. Y'all took my kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here?
We haven't started the trial yet.
It doesn't matter. You still deny it. You want to take my kids from me and act like that? You ain't that bitch.
Damn, some niggas just be ready to crash out, bro. You gotta think things through, man. You gotta think things through. You too emotional. People be too emotional. It is crazy to see. You know, I was quick detour. I was literally going to Costco. Like, this happened like 2-3 days ago, bro. And it was a busy day. You know, holidays. At the time I'm literally recording this on Christmas morning. So, you know, it's holiday season. It's busy, whatever. And I'm walking to Costco. Obviously, you know, within the parking lot, there's a lot of traffic. You know, cars are maneuvering. It's not moving very fast. And this big SUV, I think it was actually a nice car. It was like a Mercedes G-Wagon. So it was a nicer car, big SUV. He kind of pulls up, and there's people in front of him. But he's kind of like in an awkward position, I'm not going to lie, where he probably could have been a little bit more to the right so, you know, other cars could get past him. And when I tell you, bro, this one car pulls up behind him, you know, trying to get past him. Like I said, there was enough space to where if the G-Wagon was positioned a little bit better, he probably would have been able to get past him. But he pulls up, doesn't even give bro a second. And I don't mind the fact that maybe he honked 1 or 2 times to kind of maybe get his attention, like, hey, I'm trying to squeeze through here, right? But when I tell you this guy, literally, the guy behind the G-Wagon goes, and then he opens his window, move, you fucking idiot! It's like, yo, you just pulled up. Bro, what the fuck? So this is where it gets good. The nigga in the G-Wagon literally looks back and it just goes like this, puts his hands like this, like out the window, and he just fucking sits there like nigga, you did not need to do all that. If you would have just, you know, honked 1, 2 times, you could do a respectful honk, like, you know, just like, hey, I'm trying to get through. I'm sure he would have moved. But he was like, okay, that's how you want to play it? Bet. Puts his hand out the window and just sits there. And when I tell you this guy continuously for like 5 minutes straight, bro, just like crazy. I've never seen anything like it. The whole parking lot was staring at this nigga like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And I just couldn't help but think to myself, like, some people are so miserable. Like, there is no way I would get that emotionally charged over that type of situation. It's like, bro, I promise you, if you are nice to people and treat people with respect, I'm not guaranteeing that they're going to treat you with that same respect, but there's a way higher chance you're going to get a result that you want. Just coming up and being an asshole to people for no reason, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
You and the bitch that took my kids.
You want to be in the room or not?
Do you want to suck my?
Whoa.
I'd prefer not to, sir.
Well, you got out for it. Gotta get some more food. I got a lot more cussing to do, and I need to drug wet my mouth.
Do you want to be here when the jury's here?
What the do you think?
I don't know. I need you to answer.
McCarty's eventually found guilty. He returns the following month for
I could have told you that.
sentencing.
You're before the court, Mr. McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. You threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor.
What a bunch of lies, you stupid piece of...
Then also...
You threatened my life.
In the...
You...
Yo.
Back room.
Suck no, I'm not standing up.
Resistance.
I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
Yo. This guy's funny. He said, I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I don't have to stand. No way.
McCarty's removed again. This time he's placed in a back room with a one-way mirror.
Count one, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 15 years in Florida State Prison. As to count two, I'm going to adjudicate him guilty, sentence him to 5 years to run consecutive to count one.
McCarty's currently serving his sentence in a Florida State prison.
Oh my God, that nigga is angry. What is the full context behind what happened? Why is he so upset? Obviously he's crazy, but this nigga is angry as mad as fuck.
Next up is Michael Ray, who's facing
oh my
4
God.
charges.
Whatever this guy did, he's guilty. He's guilty. He's guilty. Whatever he did it. Whatever they said he did it. He's guilty.
Including criminal trespassing and second-degree assault. A bond or a bail hearing is usually a quick proceeding if the defendant is cooperative. The prosecutor suggests a bail amount for Ray based on the crime and the defendant's history.
Your Honor, the county is requesting $25,000 full cash behind all charges.
You think that's funny?
I think that's hilarious.
We weren't done.
Ray might feel $25,000 is too high, but sarcasm won't.
That was kind of fire. Oh, I'm about to start hitting that. That was kind of smooth. That's hard.
A reduction, and the judge lets him know it.
All right, so bond is $50,000.
Yo!
No bail credit,
I didn't
danger
get
to
a chance.
community. Thinks these are funny charges. He's lucky I didn't hold him in contempt.
Ray just had his bond doubled. But as he re-enters the hallway, he has something else to say.
Hope I see him in the street.
Bring him in. I'm
come
holding
back
him in
here.
contempt. Adding charges.
Ray's language isn't the only thing to upset the judge. According to court officials, the defendant also gave her the middle finger.
Oh, I thought it was a peace sign. Well, I'm gonna use the peace sign, you know, because we you know, peace and tranquility over here, man.
30 days to serve on contempt for flipping me off twice.
Damn.
Judge calls him back, but it looks like he's gone.
If we bring him back in, he's just gonna get another 30 days for doing something else.
Yeah.
Sure enough, Ray comes back for more.
Oh, here he comes. Sir, I'm holding you in contempt for what you did.
What you holding me in?
And so,
You shut man.
all right, you can take him back. 100 days to serve.
100 days to serve? Okay.
Yep.
For what? Because of 2 EPOs and criminal mission case?
That's right, the judge just gave him 100 days in jail.
He's done.
Ray could just...
Bro, so dumb. Bro, I'm telling you guys, I've said it in so many videos. Again, the best thing you can do in a crazy situation is remain calm. When you start getting emotional and just start spewing bullshit, bro, it's gonna be bad for you. I promise you. In almost any situation, you apply being neutral to your life and you will do and feel a lot better about everything.
just walk away without making matters even worse, but he goes a different route.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Can we bring him back?
He's got to be charged. Yes.
Yeah. Damn.
What started out as 4 serious charges has grown into a grand total of 10.
Damn.
All in the span of approximately 3 minutes. We're in the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice in Detroit, Michigan, for the sentencing of 25-year-old Amanda Casal.
There's a lot of things that you can do, and your life doesn't have to be over because of a poor choice. You just have to accept responsibility for it and find a way to make something positive out of a very negative situation.
Word.
Casal's been found guilty of driving under the influence, causing a head-on collision that killed 31-year-old Jerome Zerker and severely injured his fiancée.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's really hard for me to feel sympathy for people that drink and drive, man. You know, even people that I know, I'm always like, don't drink and drive. It is not worth it. Not in 2024, bro. We have Ubers. There's so many resources where it's like, okay, look, because I don't drink personally. I honestly think it's stupid and a waste of time. But I don't judge people that drink in the sense of, look, I get it. You guys want to, you know, I mean, drink that stuff to have a good time, loosen you up, whatever. I prefer to be high off life. I don't need that stuff. And, you know, I know it's not good for you, so I also don't like it like that. But anyways, on topic. I get it. People drink to have a good time, loosen up, whatever. But just do the decency of understanding, like, bro, it's impairing your thoughts, your mind, your vision, the way you move, the way you act. Just don't drive, bro. Just don't drive. You're putting people's life in danger. And then when you see situations like this, innocent people that had nothing to do with the situation getting killed over because you just didn't want to call a fucking Uber, bro. Come on, man. That shit like that really pisses me off. And I don't know, man. It almost feels worse. It almost feels worse than somebody that does something intentionally bad, because at least the person that did something intentionally bad, they're just a terrible person. But to just be ignorant and so selfish to the point where you just can't even, you know, go pay for an Uber because you want to have a good time, and then you cost somebody their life. Come on, bro. That shit's weak as fuck.
Fiancée, 31-year-old Brittany Johnson. The couple have 5 children together. Prior to sentencing, the court will hear a powerful impact statement from the victim's children, read by his sister, Doreen Zerker.
Amanda, look what you did to my life. You ruined everything I had, like my dad's life.
Amanda seems devastated by Doreen's words. But Judge Kiana Lillard apparently hears some snickering from Casal's family sitting in the gallery.
What?
You can go too. Whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member, this is a court of law. You cannot come down to the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be pissed if my fucking family in the back sitting there laughing, fucking up my motion. Yo, you about to make me look terrible. I'm over here feeling like shit. They over here spilling their heart out. I'm obviously trying to get the least amount of time for this situation, and I got my family in the back laughing. That makes me look terrible.
And act any way you want to act.
That's the defendant's mother, Donna Casal.
Because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail.
Damn.
Ma'am, you are being taken into custody for criminal contempt. Your disruptive and disrespectful behavior disrupted today's proceedings, and
Shut
you,
up. Just
ma'am,
shut up.
are going to the Wayne County Jail for 93 days for direct
Damn, Ma!
It'll be the sentence of this court that you will serve 3 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections.
Damn!
If there's nothing further, that concludes this matter.
Her mom just fucked her bad, bro.
Casal only serves 3 years and is then paroled in February 2020. As for Amanda's mother, Donna, she spends the night in jail and appears before Judge Lillard the next morning. Donna seems to have learned a serious lesson from just one night behind bars.
Yeah.
Miss Coulson, is there something you'd like to say?
Yes, I deeply apologize.
Shut the fuck up. So stupid.
For what I did, I was under a lot of stress. And I deeply apologize for what I did in your court. I just needed to get out. And it's been very hard for me this year, and I know for the other family. And I'm so sorry for what I did. And I know it was wrong, and I apologize.
I know people watch a lot of shows on TV where you see different things happening in make-believe courtrooms that give people a skewed sense of reality, but this is real life here, and we just can't have people behaving like that. It can't be tolerated. So I will modify your sentence for direct criminal contempt from 93 days to 1 day with credit for...
Really showed love right there. But, you know, you got to respect that. She was just trying to send a message. She was just like, look, man, you up in my courtroom laughing while people lost their fucking lives. You got me fucked up. I'm about to do you dirt. And then now she's like, okay. Shook her ass up a little bit. You know, I'll let you off now.
Time served, and you should be...
But damn. But the daughter still got like fucking 5 years. I guess it is what it is. You know, like I said earlier, she signed up for that shit. Want to drink and drive. So, you know, she get what she deserved. But... yeah, it's crazy.
God bless you, thank you. And I apologize very sorely and for the other family.
Donna serves 1 day.
Thank you.
And is released.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being a fan.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I really liked that. I definitely want to watch part 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. My name is Berto. Subscribe to this channel and all my other channels. The links are in the description. And YouTube's about to recommend you another banger video, so go check it out. See you there.
Where you at, Berto?